Hi, today I want to share with you my new favourite biscuits. They are chocolate and macadamia wafers. They're really easy to make. Let's get into it. Here I've got half a cup of plain flour, which I'm just going to pop into our bowl. We don't need to sieve it. 2 egg whites, straight in as well. 160 grams of caster sugar. 100 grams of unsalted melted butter. And I've just let that cool a little bit because if we put it in when it was hot, it might have a really bad effect on the egg whites. It could even start cooking them, which we don't want. So just remember that. And last, we're going to add 3 dessert spoons of honey. So we'll just squeeze it out. That's 1. 2. And 3, and I'll just now scrape that off. So we're just going to have to start mixing this slowly at first, because obviously if we mix it too fast, it's going to go everywhere. So just be careful about that. And all we've got to do here is just mix it until it's smooth. Pretty simple. Make sure there's no lumps in there. I don't even need to turn that up. That's doing the job properly there. That's fine. That's enough. Pretty easy. Just get as much of that off as we can. Just pop that to one side. Now here I've got some silicone paper, non-stick baking paper, and we're just going to spread this batter onto that. I'm going to start in the middle and just work my way out. We want a reasonably thin, even layer here, so probably a couple of mils thick. We can have a look at that at the end. As you can see, it's quite easy to work with. And the reason I'm doing this on the paper on the bench is it just makes it a lot easier to work with. And then when we're ready, we can then pop it onto our baking tray. So just keep spreading that out. Time for a little bit more. Pretty happy with that. I'm just going to scrape off our excess batter, which of course we can make more with. And one last thing, I'm just going to tidy up these little bits around the edges here because they might burn. So it's important just to, you don't have to get it all, but do your best. That's fine. Just going to lightly grease my baking tray. The reason for that is so that the paper will stick there and it won't move in the oven. So, not too much, just a little bit. That's fine. Slide our mixture onto the tray. And we'll just sprinkle with some. I've chosen milk chocolate today, but you could, of course, use white or dark, whatever's your fancy. And just sprinkle some on top. Don't go overboard with the chocolate because we're putting some lovely Australian macadamia nuts on there too. It's as simple as that. That is now ready to go in the oven, which I've preheated to 140 degrees. These are going to take about 30 to 35 minutes, just till they're golden brown. Take it out, let it cool, break it into pieces, and like I said, they're my new favourites. They'll be yours too.